Hello and welcome to Starship Breakdown, where we take a look at the most iconic and infamous starships in the Star Trek universe. Today, we're going to talk about why the Oberth-class is the worst starship in Star Trek. The Oberth-class was a small Federation starship used primarily by Starfleet and civilian scientists alike. As a scout class and science vessel, from the late 23rd, before continue, I request you to subscribe our channel and press on the bell icon button for new videos notifications on time to the late 24th century. It was named after Hermann Oberth, a 20th century German rocket pioneer. Sounds promising, right? Well, not so much. The Oberth-class had a number of design flaws and limitations that made it a poor choice for exploration and research. First of all, look at its shape. The Oberth-class had a saucer section connected to a secondary hull by two thin pylons. This created a huge gap between the two sections, which made it vulnerable to enemy fire and structural damage. Not to mention, how do you get from one section to the other? There was no visible turbolift or access hatch between them. Some sources suggest that there was a transporter system or a shuttle pod bay in the secondary hull, but that seems like a very inefficient and risky way of moving around the ship. Secondly, the Oberth-class had very limited combat capabilities. It was armed with only one phaser bank and had weak deflector shields. It was no match for most hostile vessels or threats. In fact, several Oberth-class starships were destroyed or damaged in various conflicts, such as the Battle of Wolf 359, the Battle of Sector 001, and the Dominion War. The most famous example of an Oberth-class casualty was the U.S. Grissom, which was obliterated by a single shot from a Klingon bird of prey while orbiting the Genesis planet. Thirdly, the Oberth-class had a low crew complement and minimal accommodations. It could only house 80 crew members at most and had only 13 decks. The living quarters were cramped and sparse, and there was little room for recreational or social activities. The Oberth-class was not a comfortable or pleasant place to live or work. Finally, the Oberth-class had a dubious reputation and history. It was often used for dangerous or unethical experiments, such as testing illegal cloaking devices or studying unstable planets. It was also involved in several incidents and scandals, such as the loss of contact with the U.S. Tsiolkovsky, the disappearance of the U.S. Pegasus, and the murder of Admiral Jameson by Morden IV terrorists. The Oberth-class was not a starship that inspired confidence or pride. So, there you have it. The Oberth-class was a starship that nobody wanted, that wasted resources, that broke down easily, and that had a ridiculous design. It was truly the worst starship in Star Trek. Do you agree or disagree? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Starship Breakdown videos. Thanks for watching.